Hey guys, I'm back today. I wanted to do a video on my summer essentials, but it turns out that one of my essentials has not arrived in the mail yet. So stay tuned for that. I will be doing that this weekend. I think I'm going to have hopefully a lot of time to do videos. I haven't been sleeping very much, so I feel like I'll be able to maybe squeeze some in at night when Annika's sleeping. I am having like pregnancy insomnia, which I never had with Annika. I was always really tired, and I'm at the point where it just is so hard to fall asleep at night, and then I'm randomly waking up. It's so horrible. Horrible and wonderful because I'm super happy and I'm super thankful, but I'm not used to that at all. I'm always able to sleep, and right now I'm not. So I'm super tired and I'm feeling like a zombie. So what else can I do but hopefully film videos? So today, instead of my summer essentials, what I want to talk about is how you can hopefully maybe get inspired by me in this video, how you can possibly work from home, and just basically what I do, my point of view, my story on how I work from home and how I take care of the house, take care of Annika, and do what needs to be done. So I realized that working from home just isn't an option for everybody, and it's not something that everyone wants to do. But that being said, there's also a ton of people who really want to work from home, and they're always asking people and looking for ideas and what they can do from home. So this is just kind of a little look into my story. So I'm an esthetician by trade. I was working in a spa before I had Annika, and then I stayed home and I was just going to be a stay-at-home mom. So around, I think she was 2 years old when I started doing body sugaring out of my home. So I do body sugaring, hair removal, and I decided that I would start my own line, which is easier said than done. I'll do a whole separate video on my business, what it is, and different things like that. It's not important, and we won't go, super into depth today about it. But basically, it took me a year to formulate and create my own line, which was really fun to do because I'm really picky and I love products, and it was kind of just everything that I would want in a product I got to create. So I got to be hands-on and do something like that while having Annika home and juggling the home life as well. For other people who, aren't into aesthetics or doing anything like that, my advice for you would be to really look into your interests and talents. There's so many talented moms. One of my friends is a baker, and she bakes really beautiful cakes for everybody's kids that are having birthdays and stuff like that. She's like the go-to cake mom. There's another mom who makes tutus and printed onesies for kids. Some people knit things, knit clothing, mermaid blankets and things like that, or stuffed animals. If you're wanting to do something from home, or you're just getting tired of going to a job that you don't enjoy, I would really sit down, maybe take like a pencil and a paper and just write down the things that you're interested in and see if you have any kind of maybe hidden talents that you haven't thought about, and see if there's anything that you can do from home, such as sewing. I would love to find somebody who could sew like old-fashioned long nightgowns for Annika. I love that kind of stuff, and she's my daughter, so she loves it too. And it would be really cool to find somebody who sold clothes like that. It's kind of like, when you go onto Etsy and you see all of the just the creative people selling all sorts of different things. I think that in today's world, I love and I really am a firm believer that creating your own job is kind of the way to go now in the future. And yeah, it's really neat to see different people going in their different areas of expertise and building a foundation and a network with people like that. So if you're somebody who wants to work from home, I would just really encourage you to look into that, and you'd be surprised how you can make money and stay home and still be with your kids. Some women sell makeup and different things like that. So another big thing, so that might seem really like a no-brainer and not like a great tip or anything like that, but there's honestly some people who really do want to stay home and they just can't think of anything to do. So that's my advice. Go write down your passions, go write down your skills, and see if there's anything you could do from there. My second bit of advice is, once you hone in on something that you really want to do, make sure that you're the best at it. And I'm really passionate. I speak to everybody close to me in my life. I'm always speaking about being different and standing out, I think, is really important. You need to be the best at what you do in your field, and you need to stand out. And if you're not the best, that's okay. It's always good to work towards being the best, but definitely do something to where you stand out. Even if you're like a freelance makeup artist, I think something that sets you apart is maybe you can use one. I don't use a particular makeup line. I use a whole bunch of different products that I love that you guys will see in my makeup videos, but maybe using one line that you really believe in. Or I think it would be really cool if a makeup artist, a freelance artist, would maybe do like a hydrating mask on the client beforehand, something that really focuses maybe on the skin before the makeup type thing, just anything that sets you apart. If you're doing spray tanning and everybody in town is using one product, then I would say go find something special that has something special about it that sets you apart. Be it the smell, maybe there's so many different ones with fragrance additives, and they could be natural fragrances as well, that you can market it that way. Anything that sets you apart, I think, is really important. So number one, you have to think about, what can I do from home? What am I good at? And how can I do it really well? And how can I set myself apart from everybody else? I hope that that inspires you. I don't have a long video for you guys today. It's really short. You might think it's a no-brainer, but a lot of people are thinking about this, so this video is for you, and I really do hope that you find some inspiration. I will go into more about kind of my business, but I have found it just such a blessing to be able to work from home and make money, and it's really nice. And especially like my pregnancy is so new right now, but with this pregnancy I'm gonna have hopefully extra money where I can buy different things that we need and want, whereas with my first pregnancy, you know, maybe I couldn't. So you have a lot more freedoms. I love being able to take care of Annika, work from home, make my money, and then we just have more to do the things that we want to do. It's always nice, because being a stay-at-home mom was a really huge deal to me, and it's something that I care so much more about. I've never been a person who needs to be super successful. I've never cared about that, and I've never thought that was like a good quality, but really all I wanted to do was be a mom and raise my kids and love my kids, and to me that was like the biggest kind of reward. But you know, it's not the case for everybody, and people do need to work. So there is a way, and there's a lot of ways that you can do it these days, and you can kind of do it all, you know? The house doesn't always get cleaned the way it used to. I have somebody now who comes every few weeks and cleans for me. When Annika was a baby, I would do the whole house top to bottom at least, you know, 3 times a week. If I was slacking, maybe like once a week. And now that I'm busier with my business and with Annika, I don't attend to it the same amount as I used to, but that's okay. So things will kind of change and whatnot, but it's really great to have that extra money to help out with the family. And at the end of the day, I'm a small business, and everything that I make goes back into our home, and it goes into ballet classes, violin lessons. She's going to be starting tap dancing, so you know, it's just all good things for your family, and you can definitely do it too. So if you're stuck in an office and you're hating it and you're wanting to be with your kids, then I would really advise you to maybe take some of my advice and at least just think on it a little bit. So I will be back, and I will be doing my summer favorites, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully I'll talk to you this weekend. Bye.